It's time for your morning tea. It's time for your morning tea. It's the car edition, y'all. Okay, today's morning tea is forgiveness does not eliminate consequences. Again, forgiveness does not eliminate consequences. Okay, so since I'm on this topic of forgiveness, a question was posed to me. And the question was, if I have forgiven them, does that mean they do not have to pay for what they did? Well, the word of God says that you reap what you sow. So there's your answer. Now, the question is, do you make them pay for what they did? That's something that you're going to have to go before God and ask. You're going to have to seek God and ask him, are you supposed to distribute the consequences to that individual? Remember on Monday, I said, let go and let God, right? So we let go and let God because only God can really, serve the consequence and give the lesson that should be learned. So we can get upset with the person, right? And we decide to apply some consequence. Truth is that they may look at it like, you know what? I deserve this. But when God does it, it's going to be in such a way. He's going to design it in such a way that they learn the lesson as well. Because with you, they may learn the lesson, but there's a possibility that they may not. Because what it is that although you've forgiven them, have you completely healed from your anger? Have you completely removed all of the emotions involved? See, with God, we serve an angry God, but when God comes to punish somebody, I don't think the extra emotion is involved. I don't think that is applicable to God. Like, yes, that person's hurt his child, his son or his daughter, but when it comes to applying that consequence, he's very strategic in what he does. So they are going to learn the lesson. So let go and let God, of course, right? So my thing is that once that seed that they sowed is reaped, trust and believe you are going to cross their mind sometime. Like, they may be wondering, why is this happening to me? And you're not the one that's doing it. And it may be a while down the line. So they're like, why am I suffering in this way? Why is this happening to me? And then somehow or another, they remember, oh, I did this to this particular person. And this is why this is happening to me. So now I may or I may not, like, it's my choice if I do it again. They will suffer. Trust and believe they will suffer. They will pay for what they did to you, because the word of God says is you reap what you sow. I've had to reap what I've sown. Like, I sometimes I have to laugh and I have to suck that up. Like, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. I have to laugh because it's like, wow, this happened so many years later. Like, for instance, I'm going to give you a prime example. So I used to be a little fighter back in the days, right? So I was fighting someone and they were in their car. And what happened was I broke their side view mirror. So they ended up getting it repaired and our friendship ended up being healed and restored, right? I was forgiven. Look at God. Look how God brought this around full circle. So they forgave me. We restored our relationship. And guess what? I guess about 4 or 5 years later, I was driving in my car and I had parked in this particular space, which was next to a pillar. And I had squeezed in that spot because it was a compact car that I was driving. But when I was backing out, I forgot that I had to I manipulated my way into that spot. So I needed to manipulate my way out. Guess what? That same exact side view mirror on the driver's side that I broke from somebody else's car got damaged. And guess what? I never repaired mine. You see the seed that was sown? I sowed that seed and I had to reap what I sowed. That was perfect. That was the perfect example. I had a consequence to pay for what I had done. I had been forgiven for what I had done. The relationship had been restored. It was, but I still damaged someone's car, so now my car is damaged. I don't know. One day I scratched up someone's car. I was something else, y'all. I keyed up someone's car. The car that I'm driving now, one day I was driving and I was backing up out of a spot and I kind of hit this sidewalk or something and the side of my car is scratched up. I'm telling you, like, the consequence may not be big, but it's about the seeds that you sowed. So don't worry about them paying for what they did to you. Don't worry about that. As far as restoring the relationship, it depends on who the person is. It depends on how your heart is. It depends on if you want that person back in your life or if they want you back in your life. You don't have to restore. You are not obligated to restore the relationship depending on the person's position in your life. Honestly, I spoke to someone and there is nothing that their child could do to them that would ever kick their child out of their position in their life. Like, they will never stop talking to their child. They will never stop providing for their child. They will never stop being a support system for their child, regardless of what their child has done to them. And that's understandable. It depends on the position of that party. Now, if you feel like that person deserves another chance, give them another shot. That's your heart. That's between you and God. Like, for real, for real. But don't trust and believe the seeds that they sow, they will be reaped. So consequences or forgiveness does not eliminate consequences. Ciao. Oh, yeah. Hey, quick, before I let you go, don't forget to subscribe. On the side of that subscribe button, there is a bell. Tap that bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. School bell ring. Okay, tap that bell, right? So you receive the notifications immediately when they come out. Sorry, y'all, I'm hot. Okay, you guys receive the notifications as soon as this video is uploaded. Like, give me a thumbs up. Not everyone will like this. I mean, it's cool if you don't like it. Cool. Okay, share. There's somebody who needs this word. Feed them. Feed them. No, just playing. Okay, so I'm getting a little jokey. So I'm going to let you guys go. Trust and believe I appreciate each and every one of your support. I appreciate you taking time out to like this video, share this video, to listen to what God has imparted in me for me to share with you guys. You know, he asked Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep, and I'm feeding you guys. Some may consider it as breadcrumbs, but some people, all they need are breadcrumbs. Some people may think it's a full course meal. Hey, some days it is. Like today is like over 8 minutes. So yeah, this is one of those full course meals. I hope that you guys really learn from this, take away from this. You guys find some type of peace with this. I really appreciate you joining my tea party. Ciao.